Yo, YouTube, how the fuck you doing, baby? We're back again with another outnumbered but outplayed video. Um, so today we'll take a look at two people. One is a Russian, I guess you can call him a pro. He was a pro, Russian pro content creator for Apex Legends. Um, his name's Exen, Exens. Find him on Twitch. Second person we're going to look at is Aimbot, FAV, Aimbot, pro as well. Today we're going to just mainly focus on what to do in a situation where even if you lose the fight, you still put yourself in a good position to win, right? So we're going to look at these two videos today. Guys, if you like this kind of content, man, let me know. Like the video, tell me in the comments that you kind of like this kind of thing, you want to see more of it. Forgive me right now, I don't feel the best. My energy's a little low, I might sound a little congested, forgive me. But let's get right into this. So as you can see, he has 20 kills. There's one squad left, it's full 3. His teammate's dead, okay? So the thing with this video, with this clip, what you're gonna notice is they were pushing him from all the way from frags. He's doing a good job at trying to get a 1v1. He's trying to get a better situation, right? The thing that he's doing is he keeps moving, right? He keeps trying to move and kind of blend these guys up, right? Whew. So right now, boom, he sees the guy at the window, right? He has a quick 1v1. He attempts to take this, but misses a couple shots. Doesn't down him. Gets focused by the other team, by his other teammate, right? So now it's a 2v1. So he's forced to reposition yet again, right? Playing characters like Octane or playing characters like Path, even Wraith, in situations like this are ideal. In my honest opinion, I think it's more advantageous to play a character such as Pathfinder, because when you're traversing the map in certain areas, you don't have a portal where a team can take it and track you. You don't have a pad where another team can take it again and track you, right? With Pathfinder, his mobility is very much to himself, right? His grapple is to himself. He can cover large distances with that grapple. So in my opinion, Pathfinder, when it comes to situations like this, he's better because it takes other players longer to get to you, right? So he's continuing to move, continuing to go towards buildings that he can control the area. The last building he was in, he could control looking down the staircase and they try to come up, right? Making it a harder push for them. Or most players don't know how to climb certain spots. So he knew that he had his back covered, right? Like certain buildings you have to know and know how to play it to your advantage, okay? So like I said, he's continuing to move, but the problem is he's taking a lot of damage, right? So he's having to heal instead of shoot. He's probably healing more than he's shooting. So he's hoping this guy was gonna break the door so he could have a 1v1, but the guy was smart enough to not do it. Now he's got 2 guys coming through, one guy to his left. It's a bad situation. He's lucky those 2 guys didn't just swing straight through. And that was very lucky that he was able to get around that player. If that was most players, when a guy drops in front of them, they're probably dead, right? 9 times out of 10, you're dead. Yet again, another reposition, right? He's just steadily trying to get these guys to split up. Normally, when you're playing against guys who are so thirsty to get you, there's always normally one guy in that group who he's like, fuck it, I want you. Like, I'm gonna get you regardless of what my team does. And normally that's the person that you take advantage of. He's looking for that. The main guy who's really wanted him has been the lifeline. I think he probably knows that. So this is where having like a path or even a Wraith is better than having like an Octane who uses their ult, because with the portal or with the zip like this, you can pretty much shoot anybody coming through a portal or shoot anybody taking the zip. With a bounce pad, it's a lot harder if 3 people take a bounce pad to shoot them all out the air, right? It's very hard, much harder to do that. So that's why I'm saying when it comes to these kind of situations, if you want to get better at really kind of, you know, 1v2ing and 1v3ing these players, and you're trying to figure out what legend should you kind of stick with in order to do it, my personal opinion, I would say either Wraith or Pathfinder. You can do it with anybody else, but in my honest opinion, Pathfinder might be the best. So he makes the grapple to go up top of the roof, right? Now this is good, right? He didn't opt to go inside. The reason why he did this was because there's different climbing points on this building. So if he already has height and they're trying to climb up, it's easier for him to shoot them coming up to him, on top of the fact that he has a zip. So if they try to take the zip, he can beam them off the zip, right? Sees one guy right here. This is what you want. You want to be able to mix these guys up and single them out. So he sees one guy in front of him. This is gunshots. He cracks him, but he can't commit. He's forced to reposition it and pop a battery. Here's a guy on a zip. He's looking for it now. That's what you want. Another 1v1. But this guy immediately realizes that he has height. Doesn't even challenge him. So he says, you know what? I gotta go for this guy. He's able to get the knock. Now right here, if I'm him and I get this knock, I might go back up to the roof to reposition. That's me personally, because I see the zone's about to come in. Beams this guy, but he doesn't get the down. He's literally one shot. If he can pull his eval, he kills this guy. But luckily, this teammate has cover from his other teammate, and he dies. But the thing I wanted you guys to notice about this is, even in certain situations, you want to be able to keep moving. Like when it's a 1v2 or a 1v3 and you feel like you're just not in the proper spot to handle it, look at what Exen was able to do, right? He's continuing to move and change positions, right? He goes from high ground to low to high, to different buildings, trying to weed out players and get a 1v1, right? That's literally what he's trying to do. He's trying to look for 1v1s. Even if it's a 3-on-1, he's trying to look for 1v1s. He had a couple of opportunities where he did, from his movement and from being able to reposition, get a 1v1, but he wasn't able to capitalize like he should have, and he knows that. So continue to move, guys. Continue to move. Continue to try to reposition. Try not to just stick to one building or one spot or one area. Always keep paying attention to the mini map up top to the left. But all right, let's get into the next video. So the next video, man, this is FAV. This is Aimbot. You're gonna see the same thing in this video. So he's playing Wraith. Like I said, guys, main 2 legends, in my honest opinion, that are better for this kind of situations, right? Wraith, Pathfinder. Easier when it comes to repositioning and kind of mixing these guys up, right? So what you're gonna see is the same thing. Constant movement, constant traversing of different areas to really try to get 1v1s. And it throws players off because they can't pinpoint where you're gonna be. So you're gonna notice this. There's a team up top, right? He needs to get like in this area, so he makes a portal for his teammates to come as well. 1v1 right now. Doesn't get a chance to get it. So he starts from that door, and he knows that once this team gets the information that, yo, these guys are directly under us at this door, they're gonna focus all their attention there. What he does, switches doors, switches sides, throws them off. Now he has a 1v1. Once it's 1v1. The constant repositioning to get a 1v1.
Charging on my shields.
He's just searching. Smart climb. 1v1. Another 1v1. Wins it. Yet again, right? Repositioning. Nah, he sees there's three people. He doesn't jump down for this. Now he's forced to reposition again. Gets that guy down. Yet again, it was another 1v1. Constant repositioning.
I actually got hit.
And I believe it's one guy left. Like I said, guys, constant repositioning. Game over. 1v1. Instantly, he's looking for the next guys. He sees him. Boom. Repositions. He goes from up top. He goes from climbing on this, walking along the rail. He stays up top. Forced to jump off. Repositions. Gets the kill. Constant repositioning, guys. Take this into your game. I promise you it'll help. You might not see it immediately because it's going to take some time for you to get used to it, right? You got to do it correctly. You got to know the map very well. Work on your aim, work on all those things, your game sense, all the things that I always talk about. But the thing you notice about both of those players, and if you look at it, 22 kills. Exen, I think he had 20 something kills. In those situations where it's you're outnumbered, right? Constantly repositioning and changing levels throws players off. So keep that in mind when you go into your games today. Like I said, guys, like this video. I'm out.